Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the ado and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee, and I approve this message. Thank you.
How do everyone? How you doing? Let me bring you my esteemed co-host, and thank you, Mel. Thank you. Sitting out here outside the White House. Eventually, I hope to be inside the White House. But all right, let's see. As usual, I didn't press the right button because I wasn't on the right screen. Hey, Mel, how you doing? Oop. Hey, Mel, how you doing? Okay. Your headset's not your. Can you hear me now?
Hello there, Lloyd. How are you?
Oh, there you are. Okay. Had me worried there for a minute.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. All geared up for my presidential campaign. So you saw my little, message at the beginning of the show. So, oops. Did Mel freeze up? Mel froze up. Probably has to go change the chip, I hope. Anyways, let's I'm trying to keep 5-year-old entertained. Yeah, I can imagine. All right, let me do some because we seem to have froze up on Mel for the moment. But hey, what an image. All right, let me welcome everybody here. Thunderbird 6, you were first. Steve Mack, Rick Halber, welcome. Cardosa Media, glad to see you can make it. Droner and his bike. Hello, Droner and his bike. Glad to have you in here. Who else we got? Nightbot. Yeah, I know. I cuss Nightbot all the time. But Doug Ertl. All right. Mitch, old guy on a drone. Steve Mack. Welcome. Glad to see you could make it. Of course, Thunderbird 6, I've already said. Lost Girl Hikes, how you doing? I'm glad you could make it. Peter Carroll, how you doing, my friend? And let's see, we got Arco Drone Solutions. Had a wonderful time on his show yesterday. He had a really fantastic guest. I know his first name was Tom, but I'll be danged if I can remember his last name. I've had trouble with that all day. Who is this Craig person? Yeah, okay. Hello, Thunderbird 6. There you go. T-Bird. Okay, I won't call you Craig then. At least I didn't call you Greg, the other Aussie. And Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, my friend. And, of course, 400 AGL, who seems to be, at the moment, locked up, frozen, and lost in the Ethernet somewhere. Let's see. Have I missed anybody? Mark Rogers, yes. I agree. It would be hard keeping up with a 5-year-old and working full-time. So, Help at Home Jim. Had a nice conversation with him this afternoon. Appreciated that call. Les, I believe, Drone Exploration Obsessions. Yes. And, of course, Mad Kiwi. I'm not going to say because I keep but anyways, Mad Kiwi. All right, so what else we got here? We seem to have lost Mel altogether. So I don't know. Let me see if I can get him. Because I always kind of bounce things off of him. So let me see if I can message him. Because he was late getting into the show. It's up. And with luck, he'll get that because he is absolutely frozen. So, anyways, so Jim Wallace, welcome to the show. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. I should have known that to begin with. Hi, Claude. Duh. I knew that. Yeah. You know, that just goes to show you my. Hello, Chris Hope. I see you made it to the hotel. Chris called me a little bit ago and said he was on the way to get to the hotel. He's on the road again, and he said he might be a bit late. So, anyways, let's see. Anybody else I missed? Nope, that looks like it. So, what is on tonight's agenda? I have no clue, and I was hoping Mel had something interesting to talk about because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. I don't know what happened. Have you tried rejoining? If I need to, I'll set up a new link, but you just froze up, Mel. Did you change out your chip? So, yeah, you were there 1 minute and then froze the next, Mel. So try rejoining or let me know if that doesn't. It shows you're in. Because, yeah, it has call 400 AGL. It shows you're still there, but check your phone because I typed in there what's up because, hey, we got a youngin in the house. We got Fly Natural, Mr. Roosevelt, assumed to be former president because I will be taking over the White House and he will no longer be. Well, he'll still be Mr. President, but he'll be Mr. Ex-President after. Because as everybody know, I am running on the Indim Republican. And Fly Natural was the first one who was timed out by Nightbot. Okay. Okay. I think it's set for, I think I put it for 7 emotes. So if you put too many emojis up there, Nightbot might go to you. So I had to give it a shot, and this will probably be the last time. So what can I say? You guys know how much I hate Nightbot. Who is my VP candidate? That would be James from Above and Beyond Drone, and I'm not sure how that happened. He just sort of volunteered. Nobody else was around when I was passing out the volunteer forms, and so he's you had it and removed it. Oh, Nightbot. Yeah, I may very well too, or I may modify it. But oh, Drone Shots, Jody, glad to see you in here. All right. You didn't do anything? Well, it said you put in too many emojicons or something. So I'll adjust that because now Artco put up a whole crap load of them. I don't know what you did. Maybe you just didn't like your symbols or something. I'll work on that, okay? Sorry. Or maybe it discovered that you are the former president and you're on my opposing party. And it just put you in a timeout just to let you know that I will be taking over here. And I probably won't win in 2020, but hey, I'm shooting for 2024 if I'm still around. I'll be the right age too, I'll be like all the rest of the old senile presidents we keep electing. So, anyways, blame it on Russia. It was the Russians. That's it. Mod status, and that won't happen. You know, I could do that. I don't know why I haven't done that before. Yeah. There we go. There. Now do you feel better? You poor little feller. And Minister of Drones. Make a cabinet position Minister of Drones. Yeah, I might do that, you know. And we got Steve Carpenter in the house. All right. So who else have we got on here? Oh, I did God, I don't know, long time ago. You guys know how I am about man buns and my sarcastic, let me get over here and put it there. There we go. Anyways, you know my sarcasm and the way I do my vlogs, you know? And let me see if I can get Mel on the phone, okay? So I may have to set up a, let's see, do y'all not see me typing? No. I don't. I see you now, Mel. Let's see. F-35 sim at Nellis or something. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. So, anyways, let me call Mel and get this taken care of first. So, and Greg will not be joining the chat tonight, Oz by Drone, because his internet's down. So, Mel, I'm calling you, which means you'll have to run to the. You don't have an input. Okay. Yeah, you said hello, and that was about it. And it still shows you. You want me to hang on a second? Let me switch ears here. So, let me add it. Let me close this input, and send you a new number. Okay. And let's see. And I don't know what happened. You just froze up, and then you were gone. You know. Okay. All right. I don't know why either, unless you exited it out. But here's the number. You got it? It's 3764374412. And then, all right. Shows you in there now. Let me get you put into. Should put you automatically there. There you are. All right. Okay, you there?
Y'all see what he done now, don't you?
I didn't do it. You did it yourself.
I've been replaced as Secretary of Defense already.
No, you haven't. You did it yourself. The reason you didn't have an input on your vMix, you know why? It's because you deleted your input, and that's why it froze up on my end, because I just reset everything.
Well, it's hard for me to delete one that I don't have. I don't know what the heck happened.
Well, how'd you log into this in the first place?
I was connected to it, and then all of a sudden I wasn't.
I mean, how did you connect? Did you just turn on your vMix and you were automatically there?
Like normal, yep.
Well, like when I call in on yours on vMix, I have an input.
I mean, I played the applause
Yeah, I heard
after
it.
you
Yeah,
did your speech and everything. So
back
yeah,
power went
he
off.
just now.
Okay. Mars FPD drones is here.
Hey,
Cardoso is saying
Mars.
I blocked him. I did not block him.
Yeah, that's probably what he done.
No,
y'all.
I
That's,
didn't.
that's probably
So,
it right there.
anyways. So, Mel, how goes your week other than the fact that, see, this is what happens if you'd have showed up 20 minutes early for the show to do the check-in instead of jumping in the seat after I started the timer, you would have had to worry about that.
Oh yeah, sure. Blame it on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was fine on my side. Everybody saw you. I don't know what happened. Blocked. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we're good to go now? All right.
Well, we'll see. We'll give it a go. We'll try it. I don't know what we're gonna do.
You know, I know what you were doing. You were setting your backgrounds and you X'd out the input.
I wasn't doing anything.
Okay. All right.
Last I remember was hitting the applause button, and then it was all over with. Hell, it might have been Nightbot done it to me.
I don't think so. I don't think Nightbot would have any effect on my call-ins. But it's already timed out for Roosevelt. But that's
I've seen
because
that.
yeah, he's the opposing president, so you know.
Yep.
He's on the
He was
opposition party,
Democrat.
so
Yeah. He can't help it because he's a Democrat.
that's true. I mean, it's bless his heart. You know, we're picking on you, Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I just you're the youngest one. Yeah, I'm blaming Nightbot. Actually, I'm blaming Mel because that could only happen from his side. Because you saw it, he just went, and that was it. Like, and that look on his face was like, "Oh crap! I just hit the wrong button." And then he says, "What?
But I
Nobody
didn't
see?"
get nothing.
So, did you at least get to see my campaign commercial?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I did the applause for.
Okay. Did you like it? Did it come through okay? Sound and everything?
It was fine.
All right, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. All right. And I appreciate the applause. I really do. So, yeah, I was just having some
Yeah,
fun
I
with
mean-
that. And, of course, I filmed it right here in my Grumpy Vlogger studio. And I made the intro with another program and then put it together. And I had it ready for today. So, you guys will see that
Well, there you
occasionally
go.
from time to time. So what excitement is going on in your life, Mel?
Absolutely nothing. I just haven't done a thing.
Sounds like my day. I just laugh at Peter
Yeah.
DeMaestro says American policies or politics are even more entertaining than Australian. Oh, aren't they though? Yeah. That's why I'm running for president, because I mean you can't get much more entertaining than me. Somebody who takes himself not serious. But anyways, yeah, it was a quiet weekend for me. Well, it was busy yesterday. Yesterday was real busy. I did your show in the morning. That ran 2 hours. You did right at 2 hours yesterday. It was a long show.
We stayed on for a little after Ash left, but yeah.
Well, yeah. And then I had to get off there, go take a break, go take care of Judy, and then turn around and get ready for Art Show, which was we had a good time. I enjoyed his guest. He had a good guest, and
Good.
unlike you, who had Ash, and Art, who had Tom, I have nobody. Well, I got you, but you're my co-host. See, but I have no guest.
And
You've done 10-hour shows?
Can't really.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
I can't really think of a good reason why you shouldn't have a guest now and then.
Well, it's pure lack of laziness. Pure lack of laziness. Pure laziness.
Now that
Yeah. Pure laziness on my
is it
account.
lack of laziness or lack of luster?
It's both. It's lack of luster and laziness. There we go. I combined the two.
All righty then.
But yeah, I
did play with my Tiny Hawk some today. I got my goggles dialed back in and got all that going. So I can see out of them again. So
yeah, you were having problems with
I'll
that last week, weren't you?
Yeah.
Was it?
Well, a couple days ago.
What was the problem?
Okay, you got to do something about that Nightbot thing.
All right.
Nightbot's starting to annoy me.
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see.
I mean, Mars has been timed out now a couple times, and all he's did is say hello to somebody.
Let's see. How do I shut Nightbot off?
I didn't even know you had it on.
I tried it, and Cardoso Media. Well, Cardoso Media is the top chatter so far. He's been timed out. Let's see.
Yeah, well, Mars has been timed out.
Oh, Cardoso. Okay, let's see. Commands, dashboard.
Where you keep getting Cardoso from?
I'm looking on the Nightbot app. And let me see. Spam protection. Let's see. Excess caps. Disable. Excess emotes. Disable. Links disable. Excess symbols disable. And I've disabled everything. So. And let's see. Channel regulars. I need to. I've got to figure out how to add users. Okay. All right. I'll do that. I will go through here and add all of you guys as regulars, and with luck, let me see if I've spam protection. Let's just disable that.
Hello, Angela. Hello, Tater.
All right. I think
Alexa, tell me a joke.
There's a fine line between a numerator and a denominator.
Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah. So
there's a fine line between a numerator and a denominator.
Fine line between a numerator and a denominator. Okay. I think I've got it set up to where it shouldn't be causing any problems. Let me know if it does, and then I'll delete it.
Hello, Donner.
Now we are free to spam all night.
A whole bunch of icon thingies.
I see 7 thumbs at Mad Kiwi. All right, so Mars, I am so sorry about that. I have disabled that at the moment, and I'll go back through and add you guys in as regulars after the show, and because there was a reason I wanted to use Nightbot, but like a lot of people, and I don't like Nightbot, but there was a reason I wanted to use it, so I wanted to try it out, and of course it's like Nightbot usually does, it's a pain in the butt. Exactly. So, speaking of that, how many of you guys saw, I'm still laughing over there at, you can spam all night long, yeah, Fly Natural, yeah. Anyways, hey, go ahead, at least I know you stayed long enough to watch. How about the government takes you into a small room and they hand you a doll and they say, show me where the bad bot touched you. God damn. Leave it to Dan to come up with something like that, you know.
Dan's on his game. He must be feeling better today.
Yeah, either that or the drugs are kicking in. They gave him some stronger ones.
Yeah.
Weird Nightbot, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, you know, spot on there. Mars. I got timed out, Lloyd. Just warned for using caps, but I didn't use caps. It just full caps here and there. This post, like this post, laugh out loud. Well, man, I'm sorry. It could be the fact your name is all caps. It timed you out for your name because it's all caps. I will eliminate the caps thing on there. Okay, that's one I will make sure. And don't forget, like Steve Carpenter said, spin up. We don't want to forget about that. Those of you that are going, I just realized you have you have a frame in behind you, and I've got you in front of a frame. That was the map behind you. That's like, why am I seeing two frames in here?
Well, here I can.
Yeah,
I was just at that. I can look at that and fix it. I'll fix it here.
No, I just happened to see it, and I thought, what did I do now? And I thought, well, you're in between frames.
What I'll do is, okay, that's not it.
Yeah, Naughty Nightbot, yeah.
That one there. And then number 7. I'll scale number 7 up just a little bit so that it fills your whole frame. How's that? There.
There you go. All right. That's fine.
That'll work. And Angela's putting in the clouds. Angela's in the clouds somewhere. She must be stoned.
Ah, okay.
I know better.
Yeah. One of the things, I was going to bring what I was talking about. I think I was talking about it before you froze up. Was, I put a thing up, God, I don't know, it was a month or two ago, one of my vlogs about man buns. It might have been even 5 or 6 months ago. Well, somebody, it got, he got, it was a recommended video for him. I don't know why, but it was a recommended video for him. And needless to say, I had to delete his comments because apparently he loves man buns. And called me, he used a few curse words and then said I was mature old men should keep their nose out of where it doesn't belong or something. I think he was calling me an old fart, but I didn't care. So, but it was, I wouldn't have deleted his
Angela
post.
Was trying to find the part.
Yeah, I wouldn't have deleted his.
Lloyd, I have to agree with him on one little point there.
What's that?
And that is, you should keep your nose out of man buns.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. I won't argue that point with him,
Otherwise,
yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You do not have a man bun. Well, yeah, I guess if you look behind you, all of us men have buns and men buns, but that's different. But anyways, he had 5 subscribers, and I guess he was looking for something to crow about. So I just deleted the comment, mainly because of the profanity. And I don't have a problem with people disagreeing. I just thought if he was somebody that was worth it, and actually I could go to his site and subscribe and write nasty stuff on his videos. Hey, fair is fair. He has a right to say what he wants. I'm not even going to talk about it. Did you see what Roosevelt wrote?
No, but I saw what Cardoso wrote.
Oh.
Yeah, at the end of the father's speech, the dad said, "Well, I'm glad you're only spending 3 days on your honeymoon because 7 days would make a whole week."
Oh my God.
Hello, Droner and his bike. Hello, Chris Hope. I'm trying to change the subject now. Cardoso trying to get me in trouble over here.
Yeah, he is. Well, and then, of course, Roosevelt says what he thinks of man buns. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
and I know what Roosevelt thinks of man buns.
I just about took a swallow of coffee when you did that. Good. Oh, Elvis has left the building. Yeah, I think so. It's anyways, but yeah.
Oh, mercy, Mona
And that
me.
reminds me, you guys missed a classic show if you didn't watch Oz by Drone Friday nights. Those here in the States, because we got to see Ice Spike at his best. And when I say that the show at one point really went into the crapper, I gotta admit that's exactly what happened. Because well, he was Spike was, had his tattoos in front of the camera and was just, doing this and being Spike, what we all love Spike for, just being Spike, right? Yeah. But so Greg put him in the green room just to, because we were trying to talk about something. It was kind of distracting because he was, doing that in front of the camera and it was just showing off his tattoo, which was cool. But then Greg brought him, back into the live stream. And unfortunately, that's when the show went to the crapper with Spike, because that's where he was at, was in the crapper.
Spike took it there with him.
Yeah, he took it there with him. Yeah, he took it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a heart of gold, but that was just priceless. And of course, I didn't help it. I go, Spike, are you in the loo? And he says, well, now that you ask, mate. And he starts showing us his toilet, like, no, I don't need to see that live. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, really, he did, man. He took the phone in with him to the crapper. And, yeah.
At least he didn't have a Frosty in there with him.
Oh, it was just, yeah. Well, I don't know if he had just gotten through or just getting ready to start, but whatever it was, Greg took him off the live stream rather quick, and then we got to talking in Discord, and goes, "Oh crap, I got to call Spike back." I kicked him out. Do you smell the roses? No. Anyways, but yeah, his face was flushed.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
it
a
was.
character.
Do what? Oh yeah,
He's a character.
he is a character. He is. He's definitely. He's from the outback. You can tell that from what I've heard about anybody out there in that part of the country. They're all a little bit, a little bit of a nutter to even live out there, from what I understand. But
Yeah. Hey, I left something out in the other room. I need to go get it. I want to show and tell. Is that all right? I'll be right back.
absolutely, you just, I'll just, let's see, which one is this? Whoops, dead burn.
Well.
There we go. While you're doing that, I'll entertain the folks. Well, as much as I can. He was trying. Grant says he was trying to show us which direction the water swirled. I need to. Maybe I need to get him on, so have him come in here and. He's so far in the outback, he's coming back in. Yeah. And Matt, Oklahoma Droner, glad you could make it to my show tonight. So, yeah. There's about 400 snakes and spiders and poisonous creatures that can kill you in Australia. No wonder the people are crazy. Well, that's why they want all the tourists to come there. Something to feed all the critters. But yeah, it was an entertaining show, and but yeah. Okay, I wanted to, let's see what else. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but in case anybody's interested, I know some of you've seen it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get myself kicked out. Whoops. And I'm gonna put this in the chat. This is the link to the new Grumpy Vlogger hat I have available. And 40x, what? I missed something about, let's see. Yanking the Barbie. Let's see, I'm ready to get back to making videos. Let's see. And 40x wives, too. I missed something on, okay, I can't keep up with all the conversations. I barely keep up with, hello. Oh, you're back. All right. Burn it. I got to keep remembering to do that. There we go. Okay, you're back.
Howdy, everybody.
Hi. Yeah.
Is this a fresh start? Did you start over?
No.
Did I miss anything?
No, not really. So, when you're ready for show and tell, you got
really
the.
Sucks?
Do what?
You know what really sucks?
What?
You know what really sucks? Is when you make dinner an hour early and you have a big old plate of food, and then you fix yourself a cup of coffee, and then you sit back in your recliner watching something boring on TV.
Uh-huh.
And then you wake up 2 minutes before you're supposed to be co-hosting on somebody's live stream.
So, I wondered why I didn't see you. You fell asleep. I was texting you too. It's
I did. At least I woke up in time.
Yeah.
Unlike some people, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And then other times they just plain simple forget.
Droner and his bike. Mavic Spark 2 with enhanced Wi-Fi and $399. Where is that coming from? Go ahead. Let me put you on full screen here, Mel.
I started cutting pieces out with the scroll saw.
Right.
So this is the center section of the keel, and this is the first rib number 1.
Oh, okay.
For the hull of the boat. So
excellent. So you've started.
The build is.
The build is started. Oops, wrong one.
And Mitch sent me an email today. He mailed out the rubber boat bumpers that hang on the side of the boat next to the dock, you know. He printed them with that TPU flex filament.
Right. Now, what were those called again?
They're called, it's called a bumper.
But what did you call them? You called them something.
Rubber bumpers.
No, you call it.
They're rubber boat bumpers.
I wanted you to say rubber boat bumpers again.
Why did you want me to say rubber boat bumpers again?
I want to see if you could say it again without stumbling over it.
Is anything like
rubber
rubber
baby buggy bumpers?
Rubber boat bumpers, rubber boat. Yeah, you know.
Right. So,
you trying to get me to go to the rubber baby buggy bumper thing? You know, I can say that too. So bite me.
I can do that.
Actually, they're called fenders, but thank you.
I know. Yeah.
Droner.
Bite me.
There we go. So, and just so you know, I made a cheat sheet so I can keep track. My only problem is I got to remember when I've started typing something to go back and click on my main screen, which is where all this is at. Speaking of that, I got a couple of things I need to do.
So what is that a cheat sheet of?
That's actually the layout of my keys. It shows my flagmataz, my, for my shortcuts on my keyboard. This is the wide shot, the host, the co-host zoom, the host zoom. This is the Stinger 1. There's flagmataz. The start video is up here, and the bite me button and shout out. And that reminds me, that's the reason I was looking at that, is because it's that time of night, because we're coming up on 7:46, actually probably not quite, but 7:44, close enough. in which I am going to do our shout out. And I can't remember if I've done him before or not, and if I haven't, I should have, because this is somebody
Okay,
in
now
which
first, please, may I make a suggestion?
yeah.
Change it from what you just said to.
I can't
You
remember if
don't
I
know
have
if
presented this
you-
person as a shout out before
There you go.
or not.
Because you don't want to admit to doing it.
Yeah, as soon as you stopped me, I knew what I'd said, and I was just hoping we'd slide past it. But anyways, with that said, the shout out of the week is nobody less than Mr.
Crinan.
Jim Crinan. Yes,
Way to
and
go.
please, please give Jim your support and follow his channel. He has some good videos there. And Chris, if you got it up there, remember to put, if you get the chance, put that up there. Actually, you just did, helping out Jim, just above that. So go check that link, because he can always use that help. And but I don't think I went through and I try to keep track of. Let's see. Looks like a guy wearing a wife beater shirt. Well, yeah, it's Jim Crinan. It's where? Oh no, I don't think so. Hang on, let me try that again. Let me see. Let me do it one more time. Nope. That's his plumber shirt that he wears, because he's a plumber. That's actually when he. That's when he won the the case from me when I did the. And, as a matter of fact, that reminds me, Steve Mack was the one who sent me that case to give away on my channel, if I remember right. Yeah. And Jim Crinan was the one who won that case. Well, that was a long time ago. It seems like, well, that was about a year and a half ago, probably. And
No.
all right, Brent Nunley, you go enjoy your meal. And let's see. Brent Nunley, I know, man. I was
Brent, if you're going to eat, I wouldn't be listening to this if I was you.
Yeah, because, I mean, I get nauseated listening to it in replays, so imagine what somebody's actually eating it live. Yeah, it was Steve Mack, yeah. And Steve, I'll never forget that, because that was one of the nicest things anybody had done for me. You know, I've had a lot of, I've been real lucky, Mel. I've had a lot of good support on this channel, probably far more than I deserve,
Yeah.
considering I don't really do anything but sit around and blather on. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that support. Yeah. Yeah, really? Okay. And but yeah,
So I think Jim's in the chat, isn't he? Isn't he? in the
well,
chat?
I thought I saw him in here. I hope he was. I know Jim Wallace is. I didn't see Jim Crinan come in, but
Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw him earlier.
yeah, I know Steve Mack
Maybe not.
is, and yeah, and Steve, I do appreciate it, and yeah.
Well,
You're
you
right.
know,
My chair does support me the most. No, he's not in. Okay. All right. So, I don't think.
Speaking of Jim Wallace,
Yeah. Uh huh.
he sent me some things here.
Oh.
That, I want to talk about just for a minute. Now, this is kind of, more for my channel than it is yours. But
Right. But hey, let me.
Jim Wallace made some stickers for me to promote on my channel. And they've got his, well, one of them's got his Mr. Graphics Gizzy Whapper at the bottom of it. But anybody that super chats, Redneck Super Chat, and I think Chris has been posting that link for donations for 400 AGL. Anybody that donates $5 will get an I Love Drone sticker like this, round, and you can see it's about 2.5, 3 inches across.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice
Yeah, it's
sticker.
about the size of a coffee mug.
Yeah, yeah.
That's about the size of a coffee mug. And then he got this other sticker for me here. This is a $10 sticker now. Anybody that sends a $10 Redneck Super Chat will get a drone pilot sticker like this. It says drone pilot with a little picture of a drone on it. And it's got Jim's little disclaimer down there in the bottom corner that says
Right.
he made it and so on and so forth.
And
So
for anybody who just saw that, it is not see-through, even though part of the map showed through on it at the green screen.
did it really?
Yeah,
Oh,
a
it
little
sure
bit
does,
of it.
doesn't
Yeah.
it? A little bit.
It's a bright yellow drone pilot sticker, and those are worth having. So
Yep.
they are very nice
So,
stickers. So
You got a $5 Redneck Super Chat and a $10 Redneck Super Chat right there.
and that's to the
You'll
and
get
Chris,
one in
if
the
you
mail.
put up the 400 AGL link, there you go. That would be a
And these are heavy duty. I mean, this is heavy duty vinyl.
Yeah.
I mean, like you could
Yeah.
put this on your bumper on your car and it would hold up.
there you go.
So-
Thank you, Chris. And I know we talk about it all the
No,
time,
that's not it, Chris, but they can get there from there.
but oh, okay, yeah,
That's my website.
yeah. Oh, great! Thanks, Roosevelt, for letting him know that I shouted him out, and I know he had been feeling good the other day, but yeah, I do have some stickers. I've got one here, but I redesigned them because I didn't like them, and they're the Bite Me sticker that I have, and I don't know how much they are. I've got several different ones up there on my site, but I'm going to order some of those, and I'm going to here in the next few weeks or so, or in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to give away some, and I got the first one, and I didn't really like it, so I went back and redesigned it with
Bite me.
that logo, and
Yeah, that logo there.
that logo right there. Yeah. So that's and
And
that
di-
reminds me,
Yeah.
huh?
No, I'm just agreeing with it's a nice sticker.
Yeah, yeah. I think it'll look good, and that also reminds me that it's getting that time where I need to kind of mellow out, and let's because I am sitting in front of the White House and doing my broadcast from the studios right outside the White House. I want to let's do a little. See if we can get some patriotism going on here. No, of course not. I tried this earlier. Why is it not working now? Uh-huh. Of course, it didn't want to work when I want it to work, so...
Well, while you're working on that, I'm
Yeah.
going to address something that Roosevelt said in chat.
Okay,
He asked a question when I was talking about my stickers.
right?
He asked, I want to scroll back up here and find it because I want to make sure I get it right. Now I can't find it, of course. Anyway, he said something about if he sends $20, does he get an Inspire 1? And I'd like to address that. I'll tell you what I'll do, Roosevelt. If I get 1,000 $20 Redneck Super Chats mentioning the Inspire raffle, okay, in the notes, once I receive 1,000 $20 Redneck Super Chats, I will drop them all those people that entered, and it'll be a raffle, and I'll give away the Inspire.
How many?
1,000
1,000?
$20 Super Chats.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's see if I can...
I'd be happy to raffle it off at that point.
You know why it didn't work? I was clicking the wrong button. So let's try this again. Let's get everybody in a
So much for the cheat sheet.
Yeah. Well, I read wrong. Yeah, I know. Well, let me do this first. This is for you, Mel.
Bite me.
Now, let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it either. Really? Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's the wrong one. All right, he deserves a shout out. All right, we're just going to do it this way. And this is the Flagmataz. This is what we all enjoy. This is what we all look forward to. This is the wonderful patriotic country with that ghostly image in behind those flags. It scares everybody. It frightens the children. It frightens everybody. But we are patriotic. So that said and done, what happened? I lost, we got a little drone space going on there. So, all right. And we got a time warp going on here. So, dadgummit, I was about to eat some peanuts and I jumped up and saluted and the peanuts went flying. Bulldog got a treat though. Well, good for the bulldog. Yeah. Mel Mataz, yeah, as Mel Mataz in the back and Flagmataz here. And,
So $1,020 super chats, and I'll hold the raffle drawing for the Inspire.
$1,020 super chats, and you'll hold a raffle. Well, if you sell 1,000 tickets, that works.
Sure.
But they do have to label it that it is for the Inspire One raffle. So that way, way you can keep track. That way you'll know that.
They have to.
Yeah.
That's why
Otherwise,
I say they have to label
you just
it.
You may be getting a whole bunch of super chats, and you just think they're just because of your good looks or something. Well, no, it wouldn't be for that. Hell, we'd all know that.
There ain't no way that's going to happen.
Your winning person? No, not that either. I'm trying. Why would anybody give
not
me
that either?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm just trying to think why. Probably the same reason they give me one. They feel sorry for us.
That's it.
Those are pity donations.
And you know the other catch to that
What's that?
is because they're buying a virtual raffle ticket, right?
Right.
There's no numbering system. It's just it's an entry in the raffle.
Yeah, right.
And you know what happens if you don't sell all the raffle tickets? Then there is no raffle.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's possible that there could be no winner of that raffle.
That's true. Or you could buy all the tickets at once. One person buy all the tickets, and
then
he's
they'd
the only
be guaranteed
person
to win too.
Yeah. If you bought them all right there on the
because
spot.
as soon as there's 1,000 entries, the raffle gets held right then.
And if he buys 1,000 at once, so there you go. So what he needs to do is he needs to buy 1,000 tickets. So he needs to spend
$20 raffle tickets.
Yeah, $2,015 because he wants the stickers too. So, that way he gets the stickers as well.
Well, you better go back to the math chalkboard there, Lloyd.
What'd I say, 20,000?
$1,020 tickets is $20,000.
Oh, 20,000. Okay, all right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. My phone was too far away for me to reach a calculator, and I flunked math.
And if Roosevelt did that, I'd throw in a damn sticker.
Yeah, for $20,000, yeah, that would be worth. And there is Mr. Calverley. Welcome to my show. Welcome to the insanity
Mr.
I
Crinan.
call the Grumpy Vlogger Show. And is Jim Crinan here? Did I hear?
Yeah, he just came in.
Okay.
I just
All
seen
right.
him typing, and they're talking to him.
Okay. Well, that said and done. Let's see if I can do this
Okay, just
again.
having difficulty keeping food down the last couple of days. Yeah.
Oh man, I have that problem
Tater
too.
thinks I'm gonna throw in 2 stickers. Now I ain't that nice, Tater.
You should throw in 2 stickers. Yeah. Okay, Jim, this is for you because you are such a really great guy, and I consider you family here. So, whoop, that didn't last long, did it? Let's do that one more time. I want to start that over. So, Jim
Yeah,
Crinan,
you gotta. There you go.
yeah, you are today's shout out. I wanted you to know that this was the first contact I ever had with Jim Crinan was right here in this that he won and won this case that Steve Mack, who is in here, donated to the channel, and so I always have considered Jim a very special friend. He was the first winner on any of my shows, so oh man, so you do not
come to
need
think
to.
of it, Lloyd,
Yeah, do what? You don't need to apologize,
I
Jim.
said,
I'm just glad you
yeah,
can make it at
no.
all.
I did have something interesting happen.
Okay.
I had a phone call this afternoon
Uh-huh.
from one of those heavily accented voices.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right? Yeah.
I'm not going to point fingers in any particular spot on the map because I don't really know, but, Anyway,
Right.
they claimed to be from the Google Ads department.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm getting close to being able to monetize my channel,
Right.
so it really doesn't surprise me that they called. But, how do you know that it's an authentic phone call when you get a call from someone, with all the
Purporting to be
scamming
one
going
person.
on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I stalled the guy till I could get in here and get my computer turned on and get vMix turned on, and I recorded the whole conversation, and then I told him I was recording it, and he said that was fine. But at the end of the conversation, when I finally told him, I think this is a scam. I don't think you're from anything buddy from YouTube, and I don't believe, Google would call me. I mean, I'm a nobody, so I'm going to make a video and call this a scam call. You have a nice day, and I hung up. And then I called Lloyd and visited with him a few minutes about it, and Lloyd came up with the brainstorm, well, why don't you call them? Ask them if they called you. And so I thought, that's a good idea. So I logged back into my Google Ads account, got the phone number for that department of Google and called them up. And I got a fella named, his name doesn't matter. But anyway, I got this fella that I was talking to, and he sounded like a good old boy, I guess. And I said, hey, a little bit ago here, I got a phone call from somebody that claimed to be my account manager in the Google Ads department. And here's an email address, and I named off the email, and the guy says, no, that email address don't exist. He said, let me make sure I got the spelling right. So we done it 3 times, and the poor kid still couldn't get it right. So he ended up having me do a screenshot of the email that this fella sent me that wanted me to join a Google Hangouts meeting, okay, so I could share my screen with him and so forth, and then who knows what else he'd want me to share.
Right.
So anyway, I called him, a scammer, and so I sent this other fella the screenshot. Once he had a screenshot of the email address, he come back to the phone. He said, Mr. Cook, I said, he said, yeah, he's an actual Google employee. He's a Google accounts manager. He really does work in the Google Ads department. So it seemed like a scam.
Yeah.
But
I
it was
mean,
real.
It was
And
real.
everybody in chat that just said,
They don't
Google
call.
don't make phone calls laugh my ass off, Mars. Well, I tell you what, by God, they do.
Apparently.
And
yeah.
the second guy told me, when I told him, I says, well, I recorded that phone call, and I asked the guy, I said, I told you I'm recording this, and he said, okay, that's fine. I don't have a problem if you record it. He says, we record yours too. I said, okay, that's good. You can do that. I don't care. Well, the second guy, as soon as I told him I was recording the phone call, he wanted to get off the phone. He said they're not allowed to participate in recorded calls. I said, but you record calls. The recording says so. This call will be monitored and or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes or some nonsense like that. So they can record you, but when you let them know you're recording them, they want to hang up with you. They don't want nothing to do with it.
Right. Well,
So,
Cardoso, here's the one thing. Is Mel called me, and I assumed the same thing like he did. And I said, well, here's what you do. You go into your Google Hangouts account. And anybody who's got or not Google Hangouts account, but your Google Ads account, anybody who's got that
Google
service,
Ads account.
you log into it. There's a place, and Google has them all over the place. There is a place where the phone number is listed and how to contact him, or an email address, which he would have probably emailed if there hadn't been a phone number. And that is how he got in touch with them. He called them back after he and I talked, and went to google.com/ads and whatever, and looked it up under his account.
ads.google.com, and got the phone number, the legitimate phone number.
The legitimate phone number, and then called Google, and they verified that it was the...
They verified it was an actual employee and that it was a valid email address from that guy.
But he is right about having two-factor
then I kind of felt bad,
authentication.
so
yeah.
I sent him a email back afterwards and told him that I apologized for, being. I said, I hope he understands, and thank you for your understanding in advance, but I'm not interested in increasing my ads right now. Senjan. What about it, Chris Hope?
Isn't that the name of one of the...
That's where DJI is located.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought. Xinjiang, China.
If I'm saying the town right.
Yeah. I doubt DJI will be calling any of us. Well, he might. There's some of the people in here that he wouldn't. They won't be calling me. But
it did seem very strange, which is why I thought it was a scam thing. First, the guy just wanted me to come in the meeting with him so I could share my screen and he could tell me where to click on stuff. And I said, dude, check this out, man. I build computers as a hobby, okay? I do it in my sleep for something to do. I find it fun. So I can pretty well follow your verbal instruction if you tell me what to click on. I can figure my way around it, And he was okay with that. He was like, okay, well, we don't have to share screens. I said, well, we ain't going to, share nothing, Bubba,
Yeah.
I know it still sounded suspicious, but
it still does. I mean, there's something there that I don't know, just doesn't pass a smell test on. But you called and you and I.
The tech support guy that I called, confirmed that the guy's name, that name is on the employee roster, and he has a valid email address at google.com.
Okay.
And he works in the ads department. So, I mean, the guy told me everything was legit.
Right.
When I called them back, So, so it was legit. So they really do call you.
Yeah, I've never, I don't know. I hadn't heard of it either.
Now, I was recently messing with my Google Ads because I was finishing up the steps that I had to take to line my ducks up for monetization on my channel, because
Right,
I only need
right.
like 60 subscribers now, and I'll be eligible for monetization.
And
So
while we're at it, because you know, you and I help each other, and we're probably going to have to wrap this up pretty quick because we're into the hour now. But there, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Kiwi. That there's sometimes, you know, and Google gets hacked all the time. Who knows? They could have hacked the site and changed the number and nobody knew it, you know, but I don't know. But anyways, let's spread the word and let's see to get this guy sitting over here next to me. Let's get him those 60 or 70 subscribers. So start, you know, sending out his link and
Yeah,
everything you
cool.
do. So let's get him up to that 1,000 because he's got the watch hours. We just need to get him those extra 6 or 7.
yeah, I just need a handful. In fact, here, I'll double check right now, and I'll give you a subscriber count. I'm showing 939, which means I need 61
61. So let's
to
work
break
on
the
that over the
1,000.
next.
So I really need a, 120 or something, to
Yeah,
get over
just
that 1,000 and hold it.
Right, and hold it. Yeah.
So yeah,
And so, but let's work on that, getting Mel over that 1,000 mark. So,
well, I didn't post any of the videos, and I did record both conversations. Whether the guy wanted me to or not is, beside the point. Make a trip to that address. Check it out. For what, Mars? What are you talking about? I don't go. I live at the
Oh,
street address, and I don't
yeah.
go to the post office box very often.
right. He was
Couple
saying
times
that
a
he was
week or
looking
something.
out for you, Mel, because saw Mickey XOXO. Oh yeah, almost get her channel taken away because she got hacked. She's a big person. She's pretty high up, and she got hacked, and somebody actually took over her channel, and yeah. So
Oh yeah. No, my email address or the Google account, the Google.com one.
Fly Natural, I don't think so. He'd probably lose. Says if you started stripping, I'm sure you'd get those subs super fast. I think he'd probably lose subs on that one.
Yeah, Matt, Mama was right. Yeah, Mars, I went through the steps. I researched the phone number to call Google on, and I called them and got their tech support people, and they did the research on the name and so forth and the email address, and everything was legit. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Greg has got the watch hours and he's got the stuff, and they've yet to contact him about monetizing, which dress up like Piper Blush. Oh God, no! Please,
Yeah,
no.
she's a hottie.
Yeah.
God, she's a hottie.
No.
Art, I go to Pusa all the time, and he don't give me the damn time of day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, 9:45. Say what? I got 7 subscribers that quick? Good Lord Almighty. You got 7 more accounts there, Cardoso? Well, sure enough, 9:45, by God. All right, guys,
There we go.
55 more. Well, 110 more. I'm going to say double whatever it is. That way it
Yeah.
puts me
That way you
over.
don't lose out. Yeah.
Because, you always gain a couple, lose a couple, you float around. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So let's see. How many we got in here in chat right now?
many do
27.
we-
That's 52.
Yeah.
54. So if
And-
everybody in here makes another account and subscribes to my channel, that'll put me over the 1,000. See?
And
Well, that'd give me, no, that'd only give me 27 more.
yeah,
Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about.
right. But and don't forget everybody to hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever you like. If you like the show, that's cool too. But that would be great. I've already got 2 thumbs down. All right. I want to thank the people that gave me the thumbs down. I appreciate it. You took the time out of your day to come watch my show long enough to give me a couple of thumbs down. So I want to make sure I thank those people. I try to make people like that a priority because they feel the need to vent their opinions out or their frustrations or whatever. And so I want to thank them for that. Oh, 3 thumbs down. All right. I just got another thumbs down since I've been watching. So I want to thank those people. Yeah. So yeah, I got a thumbs down while I was watching. So thanks, guys. I appreciate that. You took the time. And obviously they're listening, which means they're watching my show, which is watch time, because they heard me thank them, so they gave me a thumb down. So there you go, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But anyways, with that said and done, I want to do.
I can't believe you're using Nightbot after all the grief you give Greg about it. I just can't believe that. You are such a traitor. Not only are you a traitor to me and V-Mix, now you're a traitor to Greg and Nightbot. I just can't.
There's no loyalty. Hey, I'm running for president. That shows you that I have no loyalties. I'm your typical politician.
Actually, it shows me your loyalties to Greg, because Greg's into Wirecrash, and now you're playing with that. Greg's into Nightbot, now you're playing with that. Next thing, you'll be playing with damn Barbie dolls too.
No, I won't. Not Barbie dolls. None. Nah, ain't gonna happen.
Well, I don't know. You play with everything else Greg plays with.
No, I don't. No, I do not. Let's make that perfectly clear. There are some things Greg might play with that I will never. You don't have to worry about that. I am practicing to become president. I say one thing, I do something else. That's what politicians do.
And then say you never did it and didn't say it.
Yeah. Hey, I can tell you right now, I didn't inhale. For one, the night that they handed me that illicit thing, and this is back when it was actually illegal, somebody...
It still is.
Yeah, it still is. But anyway, somebody gave me some of that to try, and I put it in my mouth, and and just got really like, oh yeah, this is good stuff. And I handed the guy next to me, who was the guy who started it, around. And and of course, mind you, this is a party. It's dark. We're out in the boondocks having a party, all of us. And it was a kegger. It was about a 4 kegger actually. And I was pretty well into the beer. And yeah, okay, great stuff. And I hand it back to him, and he's like, oh my God. Somebody got the feather wet on my roach clip. Who the hell put the feather in their mouth? But, no wonder it wasn't working on me. I was too drunk, so I never inhaled. And that's the truth. I was so drunk, I thought yeah, this ain't doing nothing for me here, So that was...
Good Lord Almighty.
Yeah, that's the absolute truth. That was my venture into... I went back to the booze because it just wasn't doing anything for me. So, of course, boy, he was ticked off because he had one of these really fancy roach clips with a nice feather on it. It's the 70s. Everybody had them around, right? So, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not going to hurt. Well, it will hurt my campaign in the fact that I obviously am not part of the drug crowd that's voting nowadays. for the legalization because I don't know how to inhale properly.
Yeah, well, we all know that you are from Oklahoma,
Yeah, yeah.
and we all know that you don't always catch on to everything right off the bat.
Right.
And sometimes you say things like, had my nose in man buns. And, you know,
I did not say that. I said, I'm not going over that again because it's
well,
been an
somebody
hour
told
and
you
I
to
forgot
keep
what
your
the hell
nose
was.
out of man buns. Somebody said to keep your nose out of man buns, which means you had your nose in somebody's buns.
Yeah, that's not what he said. That's not what I said. It just, you know something? Isn't it getting near the end of the show? Yes, it is. Oh my God, this show's gone completely off the rails. So, anyways, I'm going to do I want to do one more time. Let's see if I can get this to work. No, I can't because I'm not on the right screen. There we go. One more time, I want to do a shout out for Jim Crinan. Like I said, I appreciate he was your first pioneer. So, and with that said and done, I think it is time for us. Well, I got one more thing, Mel.
Bite me.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Anyways, with that said and done, I think I'm going to turn on the timer and I'm going to call it a show because we've done an hour and 20 minutes or so. And I want to thank
54.
I want to
108.
thank. Do what? Where you at?
Need 108.
You need 108. All right, you're getting there. All right.
I need 54 for 1,000, but I need 108 to stay over 1,000.
Right. All right. So, anyways, I want to. You guys keep passing the word out that. Hey, Craig, I see you changed your name now. After giving me crap earlier. Oh, hi, Ranger.
Matt, don't get too close to Lloyd.
Yeah, look at that. See there, sticking his nose up. Yeah,
That's Ranger.
that's Ranger. Yeah, he comes sneaking in here. That just shows you.
Yeah.
His head was above this desk here, so it's a standard office desk. So, yeah. What are you doing? Lay down. Yeah, he's. I don't have anything.
Yeah, we
in
can
it.
see him standing up back there behind
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And that's Ranger. But anyways, that's my dog. That's but with that said and done, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to start the timer. And
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming and sitting around with Lloyd. You could have been anywhere, and you chose to come here and suffer, so he really appreciates it.
I do appreciate it because that means some of you's life is even worse than mine. If they got to come to my show, that means that's how bad it is. So, with that, Mel, thank you for being here. I appreciate having you. And
I appreciate you having me.
all right, and with that,
I don't know, you get your nose into too many more man buns, and you're going to have to get Roosevelt to come in co-host with you.
Whoops, I did it.
Bite
There we go.
me.
There. All right.
So much for your shortcut list.
Yeah, well, all right. Guys, you
Good
guys
night,
have
Angela.
a great time tonight.
Night,
all right?
everybody.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the ado and kindly view me on YouTube.
My fellow Americans, I am Lloyd Mendenhall, the Grumpy Vlogger. I am running for President of the United States of America in the 2020 election. I will be running on the Indem Republican ticket. I, along with my running mate, James Boyd from Above and Beyond Drones, would like your support. We stand for nothing, and we won't stand for anything. Remember, bite me. Vote for me, and I will set you free. Paid for by the Grumpy Vlogger Campaign Committee. And I approve this message. Thank you.
Okay. And we're through. All right. Thanks to everybody, and thank you, Mel, for joining the silliness tonight. I appreciate it. And I apologize to Glenn, a.k.a. Thunderbird6, and to Mad Kiwi, a.k.a. Craig Yarker, who I mistakenly called Glenn Craig's name. I'd lost the plot. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, it was way early in the chat. It's like, Craig, what? I'm old, okay? Give me a break. All right. And
Okay, now the real reason comes out.
that's and I told Glenn this weekend, well, Saturday his time, I told him, I won't forget your name. I have a good friend named Glenn who passed away. I'll be able to remember your name. Well, my bad. Sorry, Thunderbird6. Yeah, I'll make a competent president. Yeah, well, about as competent as any of them. Right.
Hey, now. I happen to think Abraham Lincoln done a pretty good job.
He did.
No, never mind.
You see
We
how he
won't go
got
there.
paid back.
Yeah,
Anyways,
just, so,
yeah, I know. So,
yeah.
everybody, you have a great week. Enjoy the week. Have a good time. Mel, again, thank you. Thanks to Chris Hope for posting the links. Thanks to Steve Carpenter for posting the spin up. Don't forget to get your tickets because each month you wait, the higher the cost goes. So, anyways, later, everyone. Yeah, that's not good to hear in front of the White House. Good night, everyone. I'm out of here.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye for now.